7:29 in the morning. Everybody have a wonderful day and get out and enjoy the sunshine. And I'm your guest host today, Randy Clark, and we'll see you next time.
Still healing the sick, still raising the dead, still opening blinded eyes. He still provides, still working miracles just like before. God is still doing what God does. God is still doing what God does. Still healing the sick.
I will stake my claim in the secret place of the Most High God. Where I abide under the shadows of the Almighty. I say of the Lord that He's my refuge, my fortress, my God in whom I trust. And because I made Him a refuge and a fortress, even the Most High, my habitation, there shall no evil befall me, neither can any plague come near my dwelling. Only with my eyes will I look and see the rewards of the wicked. Well, praise God. Welcome to another edition of The Miracle Worker. I'm your host, Apostle Willie Simmons, the president and founder of Covenant of Love Ministries. And as usual, we have a word for you in the mighty name of Jesus. Well, praise God. We have been teaching and expounding on the subject, you are what you eat. And we have taken base scripture from 1 Corinthians 3rd chapter, 11th verse, and it says, for other foundations can no one lay other than the Lord Jesus Christ. So, and we take base scripture from Galatians 3:13. Christ has redeemed us from the curse of the law.
What was the name of that pig on Green Acres?
Oh my goodness.
What was the name of that pig on Green Acres?
Morning trivia. What was the name of the pig on Green Acres? Call in and let us know.
You can't Google that. No Googling allowed.
It was.
No Google, you have to know. I know the theme song, right? That's about
that's going to bother me for the rest of the day.
Now,
probably.
not knowing what we might
having the theme song in my head.
Green Acres is the place to be.
Oh, see?
Now I've got it too.
Living is the life for me.
That's the word.
Well, let's check in with Chef Dave and see what's going on over there in the kitchen.
Good morning and happy Wednesday. We are frying up a little bacon to go with our French toast, and we're going to do a twist on our French toast and do egg and toast. French toast is actually not a French dish. It originated, the Romans were frying toast or frying stale bread in egg and milk originally, and that's kind of was the start there. And then there have been a lot of different variations, and egg and toast is a British dish dating back to about the 1800s, and where you cut a hole in your toast, fry the egg in the hole, and just kind of jazzes up your breakfast a little bit. So we've got bacon going this morning. We're going to go ahead and start our custard. 2 eggs.
So, Dave, 2 eggs, how many pieces of bread will 2 eggs?
About 6 to 8.
Really?
Okay.
Wow.
More than I thought.
Depending on how long you soak them. You need at least 4. We're going to put 2/3 cup of milk in this.
Oh, that's why it covers that many pieces of bread. See, I usually do it with 2 eggs and a lot less milk, and I make about 2 pieces.
A teaspoon of cinnamon.
Teaspoon.
A teaspoon of sugar. The sugar, a lot of recipes don't have sugar in them. The sugar helps caramelize the bread, gives you a better crust. And then we're going to do a teaspoon of vanilla.
Teaspoon of vanilla. Vanilla makes everything
better, as does bacon.
Okay.
Oh,
I
we
just
have to
need
do
2
vanilla bacon.
things.
We'll have to try vanilla bacon.
That sounds like a great combination.
Vanilla bacon? That sounds
Why
delicious.
not? Yeah.
I like chocolate and bacon.
Okay.
We
Very
want
Really
to
good.
we want to cook our French toast on medium-low to give the custard time to cook in the middle of the bread. And we're whipping our egg and milk and cinnamon, sugar, vanilla custard. If you don't whip it enough, you're going to end up with scrambled eggs on the outside of your toast. So we don't want to do that.
No. So whip it real good.
Whip it good. And this is a great recipe to get rid of stale bread. So if you have some bread that's not quite fresh, make French toast with it, and it will be wonderful. Stale bread actually works better because it soaks up more custard.
Huh. But not moldy bread.
That's a little past stale.
That's for the pigs.
And I like
goes in the
that. I
bacon.
like that we're always talking about ways not to waste, because waste not, want not, right? And I mean, we have to appreciate all the food that we're able to have, and so any kind of tips that we can get to waste less is definitely beneficial.
We were talking about bacon. I always use thick sliced bacon. Applewood smoked bacon is my preference. This is hickory bacon. It's fantastic too. I don't think there's any such thing as bad bacon.
Speaking of, how do you know if bacon has gone bad? Is there a smell to it?
Yes.
Can you just tell?
You can also, not bad, but less than fresh, or you can tell if it's been frozen when it doesn't give off a lot of fat. So if you're frying bacon and it's your pan's kind of dry, that's a good indication that it's probably not the best quality bacon that you could use.
It gets a little kind of a slime coating on it also.
Ew.
I
Well,
really wouldn't know.
sorry.
We don't often have bacon that goes bad in our
Right,
house.
exactly. Not a problem at my house either.
No.
So we're using a cookie cutter to cut a hole in our bread in the center. This is brioche bread, which has some nice big holes in it. You don't want to use any bread that's really too rustic, that has large pockets in it, because it's just going to soak up too much custard. So this is ideal. So we'll cut a hole in our brioche with our cookie cutter.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Look at that.
And you can cook the little middle that you're taking out of it also.
Absolutely.
So this would be a dish that they would have at Downton Abbey in the 1800s.
Likely. Likely.
Or Highclere, if you wanted to do the real one, Highclere.
This is a great way to get the family members in your household out of the bed also, because it's kind of fun.
It's the smell. I love waking up to the
And
smell
there's
of
the
bacon.
bacon.
The bacon
Yes.
gets them out of there pretty quick too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our bacon's almost done.
bacon.
I like my bacon on the crispy side.
Yeah, me
Me
too.
too. You know, it's actually pretty dangerous to eat undercooked bacon. Did you know that? Like, you can actually get like worms in your brain if you eat
Worm brain?
if you eat undercooked bacon. Yeah, undercooked
Yeah.
pork is not a good
I
idea.
don't remember what the name of that worm is, but and there's they're pretty well guarded these days, with the USDA, but that used to really be a big thing. I know
think
it was when we were
trichinosis is
growing
a
up.
big
That's
threat
it.
with pork.
Yes.
Is that what it's called? Yeah, but I mean, it's still pretty good to make sure your pork is cooked.
See, that
well.
goes back to that conversation we were having on my show about buying farm fresh stuff from
Yes.
farms that are just like your neighborhood.
And after having some time to think about that, instead of right on the spot, there are inspection routes just throughout our systems. And even if it's Mr. Brown's brown cow, you know, unless Mr. Brown is processing it himself, he's going to have it done at a place that processes, and they have to be certified. They have to be health department inspected. They have to be all
So
these
if
things.
you bring your pig to be processed,
Slaughtered and yes.
they're going to check for the worms.
I don't really know what they do,
No.
you know.
We might
that
have
would
to
be-
invite
But
someone
they have
in
the
who could tell us.
stamp.
But that
yes,
would be
we
Yeah.
should have someone from the county extension come.
Ah,
and
that's
we
a
could
great
talk
idea.
about
Great
that.
idea.
I will
Hey,
get-
County Extension, come
I will
and
get the-
let
I
us
know
know when
those
you can be a
guys.
visit. Yeah.
I can get them. I'll get them on the show.
Okay, good, perfect. Then we can
Yeah.
ask them all those kind of questions.
And you might want to give them the questions before
Oh,
they
no.
come on the show, so
That's
that
no
they don't
fun.
have that.
We'll get you and the
what?
county
That's
extension
never
on the
happened.
show.
What?
No.
No, I know right off.
On my show, I like it just to be live,
Spontaneous, yeah.
ad lib, and boom.
For
prepared,
instance,
what?
with the farmers market, if the vendors are going to bring meat, it has got to have that inspected, but it has to be processed in a facility that has been inspected.
Okay.
Just
That's
so
good.
you know. Yes.
Just so you know.
Yeah. And there are laws about the eggs also. The shell egg law is what it is, and the county extension can provide you with that information also. And mostly what that's about is sizing your eggs. If I'm going to sell large eggs at the farmers market of Jacksonville, I'm going to need to have actually sized them. And my eggs come in different shapes, sizes, and colors because the hens are different ages and they're different varieties of chicken. So there. And so sometimes we'll get a really big egg and there are 2 yolks in it.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's nice. I
Yeah.
like that. That's like a bonus.
It is.
Like a
Had a
twin?
little egg yesterday that is called a fairy egg, and it doesn't have a yolk in it, so it's a little tiny egg. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you do with it?
My friend Chris McCary collects those, and so that's what I'm doing. They're
Nice.
going in a little glass thing. I don't know.
How do you know
farmer
that it
thing.
doesn't have a yolk in it if you don't crack it open?
Well, because it's so small,
Question.
for one thing, and you can actually candle light it if you want to. Put a light source behind it, and then you can see what's in the egg.
Oh, okay.
That's how.
What?
That's how frontier people used to find out whether there was a rooster in the egg or not. Was you can candle the egg and see if there's anything growing there
Oh,
or anything that's been fertilized.
gotcha.
Well, I definitely learned something new this morning. I had no idea.
So what does he do with the fairy eggs? He just
He
collects
has
them.
them. Yeah, he has them in a jar. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right,
And
so
they
here's
just stay okay? They don't like.
They don't get gross. No, it'll dry up eventually. While it's in, yeah. So unless you crack it, nothing bad's going to happen. If you crack it, it would be ugly.
Okay.
So, Chef Dave, if you have an egg that has 2 yolks in it and you haven't candle lit it to determine that, and you crack it open in the middle of your recipe, and you're like, wow, I've got 2 yolks now, does that mess up your recipe?
I would assume if you're baking, it might be a factor, but in cooking, it's probably not a big deal. I would enjoy the bonus yolk. And,
Yeah.
It's going to make it a little bit richer. Is all the yolk
Absolutely
is richer than
richer.
the white, richer, more robust.
and I find farm fresh eggs much richer. The yolks are usually larger and a deeper orange
Yeah, they are.
than the eggs you find in the grocery store. So.
And that's because the eggs in the grocery store, however long they've been there, an egg, any egg, as it sits, the white is going to suck some of the yellow out of the yolk. That's what happens, and that's why they're a little duller and not as brilliant.
Well, this is an excellent conversation, but we're going to have to go to a quick break, and we'll be right back. We're going to check back in with Chef Dave and see how that French toast is coming along. Yummy. It smells so great in the studio. So it is 7:45 this Wednesday morning, and you're watching Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings, brought to you by Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We will be right back.
Good morning, everyone. We have some beautiful days ahead. Today, we have 67 degrees for the high with partly to mostly cloudy skies. Again, tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy skies with a high of 66. No chance of rain on either day. And on Friday, again, no chance of rain with a high of 72 degrees and sunny skies. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 weather.
Hey everyone, I am here with Ed Pyle, General Manager at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Ed, why should someone stop by here when they are looking to make a car purchase?
To give us the opportunity to show you the new management team here at Greenway, and also give you the opportunity to meet some of the sales associates that we have. Experience maybe something with the service department. Also, we have a large parts department. We have a lot of different things here at Greenway that we can offer. Come see us today at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Parents, I have something that'll teach your child how to follow directions and finish what they start. I'm talking about STEM. That's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Now we're having a free STEM extravaganza on Saturday, April 20th at the City Meeting Center in Anniston. Registration is free at academics.com. It's going to be STEM-tastic.
At Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
Hey everybody, this is Roper & Son Septic Service. I'm Ashley Roper, this is my dad Dwight Roper, and this is Mr. Phil Williams. And we're licensed and insured for pumping and for installing. If you can't use, you can. Let Ashley Roper be your septic tank man. Y'all have a blessed day.
I'm Lacey Klontz with your WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95 Second News Update. U.S. Senators Tommy Tuberville and Katie Brett are among 4 senators who introduced a resolution condemning the Nicaraguan government's mistreatment of 13 people associated with Mountain Gateway Christian Ministry. 2 attorneys and 11 pastors associated with the nonprofit were arrested in late 2023 following massive religious events preaching the Christian gospel. They are charged with organized crime and money laundering, and they have not been allowed to speak with anyone from the outside since their arrest. The resolution calls the arrest, in quote, unjust imprisonment of pastors affiliated with Mountain Gateway Order, whose founders are from Alabama. U.S. Senators Kevin Cramer and Ted Cruz also sponsored this resolution. Tuberville and Britt have called on the Biden administration to sanction the Nicaraguan government. And in sports, NFL owners voted to fundamentally change the NFL kickoff in order to keep injuries down. The proposal passed by a vote of 29-3 on Tuesday. The new alignment rules are designed to reverse more than a decade of declining return rates while also lowering concussion rates. The new format will move the majority of the kicking and return teams downfield to minimize high-speed collisions. New Orleans Saints special teams coordinator Darren Rizzi said, "We feel this is a great day for the NFL. We've taken a play that's essentially been dying over the course of the last few years in our opinion, and we revived it." Tune in to WEAC TV24 tonight for more local news at 5. For WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95.1, I'm Lacey Klontz.
Welcome back to Rise and Shine Cruising Mornings. It is Wednesday, March the 27th, 7:50 a.m. And we thank you for tuning in with us. It is Oven Odyssey Wednesday. So it is all about French toast this morning and fun. French toast and fun. What a great way to start our day. So we have, of course, Chef Dave in the house and Susan Shipman. And to add a little garlic to our dish, John Garlic this morning. So let's check in with Chef Dave. It sure smells so good. I am ready to try this French toast with the egg in the middle. So Chef, how's it going over there?
Courtney, so far so good. So we've got our French toast complete with holes for our eggs in the skillet. When we soak the bread, John had a great question off air. How long do you soak the bread? Well, that's a good question. It depends on the bread. Depends on your taste. Some people soak it overnight. I find that the bread kind of falls apart if you do that. Some say 10 minutes. I'm kind of a 30-second guy. Give it a dip on both sides, and it's ready to rock. So the bread's going to cook about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. I'm giving it about 2. I'm going to flip it and start our eggs inside.
You can't flip that like you flip the omelet?
The French toast flip challenge.
So 3 to 5 minutes on each side. Is that what you said?
About that,
About
yeah.
that. Okay.
It's kind of a look and feel and touch thing.
Okay.
So that's kind of where I am on the turn.
Nice.
Look at that.
And now we're going to add our eggs.
See, that's the sugar that gave that glaze to it. That's a cool trick. I gotta remember that.
And I'm cracking the eggs directly into the holes in the toast.
Because he
You have to
doesn't
be good
care
at
if there's
cracking.
shell in the eggs.
Would you bump them together, Miss Susan, and then?
I would put them in a different dish and then put them so that if there was shell.
We're having the
we could
eggshell
go around
lottery
it.
this morning, so
Yeah,
see
yeah.
who's lucky.
Yeah.
What do we get if we win?
A little added
Eggshell
calcium
and
in
Added
your diet.
calcium, right? You would really have to have thick bread to be able to soak it overnight, right?
Yeah, it would take a rustic and stale bread would be your friend there. So that's good for me. I've got a little dip there, and it's
Loosey-goosey.
about as far as it's going to go.
It looks like a heart in the middle instead of a circle when you held it
Little
up.
bread hearts.
That's so sweet.
We can do that.
No.
Have the
We might do
tools.
that, yes.
You know, a cookie cutter in any shape you want.
That'd be a
Four-leaf clover.
Valentine's.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Perhaps. So if you wanted your eggs sunny side up in this, you could cook one side, flip the toast, drop the eggs, and put a lid on it is the best way. And anytime you're doing sunny side up eggs, I use a lid so that the heat conducts and cooks the top of the egg and you don't have to flip it. In this case, we're going to flip these. And what we want is solid whites and a loose yolk.
Oh, it's making a noise, Dave.
Because
It's
you want to
making
have
noise.
the yolk so you can have the bread to like sop up the yolk.
Yes, and the
Absolutely.
little things that come out of the middle of the bread are great for that in case there's not enough around it. My husband said, "You're going to put syrup with the eggs?" I was like, "Well, yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?"
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? It smells so good.
Syrup like bacon goes with everything.
If you're the
Pretty
keep
much.
all your food separate on the plate kind of person,
Yeah, it's
this is
troublesome.
probably not the dish for you.
Yeah. That's not me. I want it all
I
to
like
like
it all,
be
yeah,
together.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like to have all my food together and taste it all.
So our egg
Yeah,
whites
that
are
was-
starting to firm up on the bottom of the pan. Give it another few seconds and then we'll flip this and see if we can do it without breaking the yolks.
I have a few questions about substitutions. So I know you used milk, so you used cow milk. If someone has the dairy intolerance, can you substitute an almond or
Almond
an
milk is an
oat?
excellent choice for
Almond.
this.
Would you
and
use
it's gonna-
unsweeted or unsweet because you have the vanilla?
You know, whatever's in your fridge, if
Okay.
you're using it, I don't think it's going to affect it too much. But that is definitely, it's an excellent question and a great choice.
And
would
then
be
for
almond
those who
milk.
may not prefer or eat pork, could you substitute like turkey bacon or other? What are some other good types of bacon? Oh, are you
Sacrilege.
okay,
I
Miss
was going to
Susan?
say that's a travesty.
I know, but some people don't eat pork. and I
But
get
turkey
it.
bacon is not awful, you know,
Yeah.
and that's
Absolutely.
a good substitution, a good second choice if you need to.
I didn't mean to devastate you this
Yeah,
morning.
because so many
Susan.
people don't, you know, there are a lot of people in our population that do not eat pork. and
Right.
So having something delicious and salty and
And still the turkey bacon.
And this would
option.
stand alone without the bacon. It would be a great dish,
Yeah.
just as it is. A great, as John said, a great Sunday treat. So we flipped it. Our eggs are, as you can see, the yolks are still running.
Look at that.
We'll give that a few more minutes.
This is exciting.
So we're talking about syrup going good with everything. See, when I was up in Vermont, we used to, back in the day when the snow was okay, cleaner, we would just go out there and scoop up snow and put maple syrup on it, and that would be our ice cream.
Kind of like a,
I
a
love
shaved ice.
Kinda
Just
like a
make
shaved
sure
ice,
the
but it
snow
was
is not
free.
yellow. Do
Yes.
not eat
Yes.
yellow
Yes.
snow.
Don't
There's
eat
your
yellow
tip for the
snow.
day. Don't do that.
That was-
Never
Yeah.
go where the huskies go.
An oldie goldie.
Like your
Yes.
own version of shaved ice.
Correct, and it was
And that
free,
good maple syrup.
except for the maple syrup.
Yeah, maple syrup is pretty expensive, but
It is
it's
very
I
expensive.
prefer it over like your sugary, just
yeah.
like
Real maple syrup. I was coming back from Burlington, Vermont, back when they first started doing all the security stuff, TSA, and I'm walking through and I bought a nice $30 thing of maple syrup. And of course that was way more than
Yeah,
the
that-
3 ounces that you could get, right? So they took it from me.
oh no.
And I was like, I was mad.
Well,
I was mad.
yeah.
And you know what made me even madder was when I went in to sit with all the other passengers, there's 2 ladies knitting with their knitting needles. And I'm like, have you not seen the movie Bless the Child? I'm like, good grief, how is maple syrup more dangerous than the, well, I was
Yeah.
very upset.
It'd be okay.
It would have
It still
upset
bothers me, 40 years later.
Yeah. It's okay. That's a good resentment.
It is.
I like that.
I miss that maple syrup.
Hey, I think
Yes,
there's
it's
something
probably
going on
$60
over there.
now.
We've got to go check back in
Oh,
with
they're
Oven
putting it on the
Odyssey.
plate.
with
So we
Chef
have our
Dave.
egg and French toast out of the skillet. The yolks are still a little loose. That's where we want to be. And we're going to add a little syrup, maple syrup.
I should have brought bigger plates.
And we could eat more with bigger plates. I've got the
Yeah.
bacon under this.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that sounds delicious.
And just because we like sugar, we're going to finish this with a little powdered sugar.
We're all so quiet and
So, okay,
anticipation.
wait a minute. You gotta tell us what you're doing there.
Well, we have this cute little heart design that
Okay.
is not working. So
Yeah, see, that's
Just
what
have to
I'm,
be able to sift the
that's
sugar.
better.
sift the
It
sugar.
goes on neater that way with the little sifter screen.
It looks so pretty too.
Nice.
And there you go. There we are.
Delicious. Well, that didn't take long at all. How long do you think the prep time was on that?
Almost zero.
Yeah.
You know, it's
24 hours for the chickens.
well, true. There's that. There's the egg laying part, but I had no part in that. And because of that, this is a great breakfast all by itself. It's a great supplement to a bigger breakfast if you have a big crowd and you want to do something like that. The egg and toast just gives it kind of an added fun twist that I think is neat, and hope everyone enjoys it this morning. So
It
thank
would
you
be
so much.
something fun to get with the kids and cook together and let them see how easy it is.
Yeah,
And
it's like it's
delicious.
bacon and eggs and toast.
Bacon and eggs and
There
toast
it
all in
is.
one.
All
Yes.
in one.
And
There
it
you
looks so beautiful.
Convenient package.
You do make it look easy though, Chef Dave. It looks like
Yes,
you might
he
have a
does.
little experience.
He makes it look too easy.
It's pretty easy.
I have a lot of eating experience, and that definitely contributes to the cooking.
Yes.
You would consider yourself a foodie?
I
But
am
I gotta tell
definitely
you,
Yes.
Every
foodie.
week, I pick up a little tip that I use during the week, and it's really cool. Like get the water where it beads in the pan. Been doing that since you told me about it.
Good.
And I was like, wow, this works great. And now the sugar and the vanilla, yeah.
Yeah. You're
See,
gonna go
I
home
just
and
pick
make.
up every
French
week.
toast?
There's
Fun
something
stuff.
new. Yeah.
Well,
It's
hey,
just
we've got to go to a quick break. When we get back, we're gonna take another peek at that French toast and hopefully try a bite because that's what I'm excited for.
Well, yeah,
How
I
about
hadn't had
you?
That's why we're here.
I didn't eat breakfast on purpose on Wednesday morning, like, 'cause I know it's Oven Odyssey Wednesday. So, but we're gonna go to a quick break. You're watching Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings right here on WEAC TV 24, brought to you by Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We'll be right back.
Good morning, everyone. We have some beautiful days ahead. Today, we have 67 degrees for the high with partly to mostly cloudy skies. Again, tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy skies with a high of 66. No chance of rain on either day. And on Friday, again, no chance of rain with a high of 72 degrees and sunny skies. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 weather.
Hey everyone, I am here with Ed Pyle, General Manager at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Ed, why should someone stop by here when they are looking to make a car purchase?
To give us the opportunity to show you the new management team here at Greenway, and also give you the opportunity to meet some of the sales associates that we have, experience maybe something with the service department. Also, we have a large parts department. We have a lot of different things here at Greenway that we can offer. Come see us today at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
You need strength, resilience, and hope to face life challenges. And I found all three at Gaston State Community College. I'm Jada Pickens, an office administration student at Gaston State's Ayers campus in Anniston. Along with attending classes, I work full-time. Life is very demanding. There's a real sense of support at Gaston State. The faculty and staff care about us as individuals and want us to thrive in the classroom and in life. Thank you, Gaston State, for giving me the wings to fly to new, unexpected heights.
Hi, Jake, Regional Vice President of LSI Staffing. LSI Staffing is a privately owned and family-operated business that was established in 1986. We specialize in commercial, light industrial staffing, warehouse, manufacturing, production, and assembly. If you're a company in the area looking for a new staffing partner, we'd love to talk to you. If you're an employee looking for a great job that offers benefits day one and competitive pay, come see us. Once again, you can find us at www.lsistaffing.com.
I'm Lacey Klontz with your WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95 second news update. U.S. Senators Tommy Tuberville and Katie Brett are among 4 senators who introduced a resolution condemning the Nicaraguan government's mistreatment of 13 people associated with Mountain Gateway Christian Ministry. 2 attorneys and 11 pastors associated with the nonprofit were arrested in late 2023 following massive religious events preaching the Christian gospel. They are charged with organized crime and money laundering, and they have not been allowed to speak with anyone from the outside since their arrest. The resolution calls the arrest, in quote, unjust imprisonment of pastors affiliated with Mountain Gateway Order, whose founders are from Alabama. U.S. Senators Kevin Cramer and Ted Cruz also sponsored this resolution. Tuberville and Britt have called on the Biden administration to sanction the Nicaraguan government. And in sports, NFL owners voted to fundamentally change the NFL kickoff in order to keep injuries down. The proposal passed by a vote of 29-3 on Tuesday. The new alignment rules are designed to reverse more than a decade of declining return rates while also lowering concussion rates. The new format will move the majority of the kicking and return teams downfield to minimize high-speed collisions. New Orleans Saints special teams coordinator Darren Rizzi said, "We feel this is a great day for the NFL. We've taken a play that's essentially been dying over the course of the last few years in our opinion, and we revived it." Tune in to WEAC TV24 tonight for more local news at 5. For WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95.1, I'm Lacey Klontz.
We're ready.
Welcome back to Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings right here on WEAC TV24. It is 8:05 on your Wednesday morning, March the 27th. Thank you for tuning in with us this morning and every weekday morning. And of course, it's Wednesday, so it is Oven Odyssey Day. We have Chef Dave and Susan Shipman and John Garlic in the house, and we are enjoying this delicious French toast treat. And that is what it is. It's a full meal just right here. We've got the egg, we've got the French toast, and we have the bacon. And as I'm speaking, my mouth is salivating because I'm ready to dig into this deliciousness.
I'm not waiting any longer.
Okay.
All right, John, do the honors.
Here we go. Ready?
Let's see. Oh, look
Like
at
a
all that
galloping
syrup.
gourmet.
Yum. What do you think? Oh, it's making him sing. John and I realized on Friday of this past week that we're pretty good at harmonizing together. We just had a little impromptu birthday song to his brother, and yeah, so we might have to do a little singing show.
Later in the day would be nice.
Yeah, let the pipes warm up a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's try this. Oh my goodness! You've got to zoom in? Can you see this? Like how the yolk. Look at this. This is absolutely.
Me and you were.
This is absolutely
on the edges and-
perfect.
Oh,
Yes.
look at
Look
that.
at
Right
that.
in, went right
Yes. I mean, this is just amazing. Okay, somebody else host the
Bacon's
show because
kinda-
I'm
bacon's
about
kinda hard
to.
to break up
I'll
with the
talk
fork.
for a minute.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Oh, so that means you just
If
have
there's
to
a will,
cram the
there's a
whole thing
way.
in your mouth.
Oh my God, the bacon's so
All
good.
right, I gotta try a bite.
Now this bacon came from. You were telling us. You got this bacon where?
This is not that bacon, but
Oh.
I did pick up a 3-pound package of
Well, where this?
Hormel thick sliced bacon from Sam's. This likely came from Wally World and is probably Hormel.
Well, it is so delicious.
Found some Conecuh bacon recently that was out of this world.
Conecuh?
I didn't know
Conecuh.
they make bacon.
They make bacon, so if you get a chance and you see it on the shelf, grab it up.
Conecuh bacon?
What about
Conecuh
that?
bacon.
Is it so it's
Got a ring to
thicker?
it?
A thicker
bacon.
bacon. I don't even want to host the show. I just want to eat.
We just want to eat. We're going to eat now.
Hey, speaking
We could just
of.
invite you over and then skip the whole
Yeah,
thing here.
okay, well, it's 8 o'clock. I know we have 20 more minutes of the show, but we're going to go to an extended commercial break. No, I'm just kidding. I do want to talk about these, Miss Susan, these
Yes, ma'am.
sweet treats that you brought for my fur babies that look good enough for me to eat.
They're actually quite tasty. We do quality control on everything, and I started making those because Dave's dog Gretchen is allergic to wheat products, and so those are made with ground oat flour. I just take oatmeal, old-fashioned oatmeal, and grind it up in the food processor, and they've also got peanut butter, and peanut butter is really the base, and eggs, and either applesauce or pumpkins or sweet potatoes. And the first ones I made actually were with purple sweet potatoes that I had purchased on the last day of the farmer's market. And so, yeah, I got my little bone-shaped cookie cutters and
so
everything.
cute.
and
Oh,
they-
yeah,
and
there
they
are some. There's
bake
some
up in the oven.
hearts.
Hearts
The one
in
I
there.
showed them was hearts, but then there's also like the bone shape.
Yes.
My dog
See
loves
that
those.
here?
My dog
There you
loves
go.
those.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
going to be
Use
so
some more of
happy.
those.
I haven't been able to spend a lot of time with my little doggies lately, and they were mad at me this morning when I left.
They get
So
an
here's the little
attitude
bone
sometimes.
shape. Look how cute that is. That's just adorable.
Thank you. And Gretchen loves them. My guys love them also. We have a new dog in the house. Toby is the new dog, and
Toby.
he's black, and my dogs are bird dogs, white bird dogs, and so there's quite the mix now at the Shipman Chateau.
What kind of dog is Toby?
He is supposed to be, yeah, right.
He doesn't know it.
We took him in from a friend, Corgi Lab Mix. I don't know how they
Oh,
pulled it
wow.
out, but he
That's
is very
interesting.
Corgi shaped, yeah.
Huh.
So is he short and stocky?
He is.
How
He's
cute.
a good little dog.
And what's his name?
His name is Toby.
Toby.
Yes, and so Bolly and Boney were having a little acceptance issues with having a new adopted son in the house.
Yeah.
It takes a minute. Sometimes it just, I have a 15-year-old Shih Tzu, And then about almost 3 years ago, we got a little, well, we've always fostered. So she's kind of like, she'll be okay with them for a while, and then when it's time, when she's over it, she's over it. But with this one, they've just taken to each other so well, and they love each other so much. I've never seen Marble, that's my 15-year-old Shih Tzu. She has never really been a snuggler of other animals, but she loves my little bit. I've had her on the show before. I'll have to bring her in sometime.
Oh, yeah.
You know, she sings. She's a singer. She's a singer.
Really?
Not very well, but she likes to sing. When I
have seen the video.
Yeah,
it does exist.
It's something.
It's so cute.
Yeah, especially sad, slow songs. That's where her jam is. Like, she's got to, if I'm singing something sad, and I have to be cautious because when I'm rehearsing for like a show or something, I'm walking through the house and I'm singing a song, and she just gets right there, and she just doesn't know when to stop. She doesn't ever want the song to end, is the problem with our little bit. So she'll just keep on. But she's got a high octave that I don't, she's definitely a high soprano. With something else, but they're going to love these treats. Thank you so much for
You're so
Susan.
welcome.
I'll take a video of them trying the treats.
Wonderful.
Now, you know, I think it's funny that, and it's wonderful that you make the bone shapes and the heart shapes and stuff, but I don't think my dogs care what they look
No,
like.
that's for us. That is strictly for our own amusement. The dogs
so
do
we
not
don't
care.
accidentally eat the dog treats
That
because they
helps.
smell so good.
That helps. and they got a little bit of cinnamon in them also, and that's kind of a attraction for the dogs. So Gretchen loves them, and
Marble's
that's all
picky.
that matters.
The Shih Tzu, she's picky.
Yeah.
I'll take a video and we'll see. So we'll know if they're Marble approved. But she will smell something. Sometimes she'll lick it first. You know, most dogs will just like eat it and then ask questions later and decide if they like it. Not Marble. I mean, I'll feed her a little like piece of steak or something. She's smelling it first and she'll lick it. And then she'll decide if she likes it. But no, lamb, she loves lamb. She knows
Gretchen's
that.
very snobby. She won't
Is she?
eat processed food like sandwich meat or anything. She won't touch it.
Really?
No,
Yeah,
not
give her a little smoked chicken, and she's a happy poodle.
She's in.
Happy poodle.
So, Chef, are you making some more? You
I
making it
am.
for the studio? You're so
There's
nice.
still food and still time, so we're rocking it
have
out.
to.
Still got people to feed.
We got
Noah,
people
good
here.
luck. A good, or well, yeah, you've got some. Some food.
Did you get some?
Oh, I'm sorry. Some food. Got some food later. I know Todd came in and said how delicious it was smelling.
We got to get Todd to eat. He never slows down to eat.
Yeah, we need to.
And I told
make
him
sure.
there would be food for him too.
Wow.
So what else is going on in farmer market? We were talking about the farmer's
farmer
market last
market's
Wednesday.
coming up.
Farmers
6,
Market
right?
opens on April 6th. The Calhoun County Makers Market is having their third Sunday sell-a-thon, I guess, on April 7th. And so that's working out well for the Calhoun County Makers Market, apparently, because they're still doing it, and that's good. It's kind of a fundraiser for the church, the fee that the vendors pay to set up, and that's a good thing. You know, brick and mortar churches in some areas are really struggling, you know, to pay the bills because there are other options for worship these days, and so it's a challenge.
And that's at tell us where that is.
First Christian Church at 1327 Layton. And then the farmers market, Jacksonville Farmers Market, is by the police department. It's at 911 Public Safety Drive Southwest, behind the Walmart Jacksonville. And the setup's a little bit different this year, but it looks like we're going to probably have 25 constant, consistent vendors there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Now, is that every Saturday after April 6th?
Every Saturday until October 26th, unless we're having tornadoes or hail or 60-mile-an-hour winds.
So if the weather is not, you know, is
We
not
were
good for a
so
farmer's market, of
fortunate
course.
last year that we only had one day that was kind of yucky, and so that's just miraculous.
Well,
This
that's
is
a
so
great-
good.
This is really good. But that farmer's market is very good. And
It is. We got some excellent growers there, and then there's a lot of other producers of value-added products that, you know, you start with one thing and it turns into something else is what the value-added thing is. But there will be plenty of growers there, and there's not a whole lot of produce available on April the 6th locally, but there will be plants for sale, I'm certain, so that if you are I like to grow my own tomatoes person, you can do that. And so we'll have some plants there as well I have planted, oh my goodness, every color of everything available, peppers and tomatoes, and I'm amazed at some of the colors that are actually available in a tomato and a pepper plant. So
you'll have to take some videos of your garden and share with us, or maybe we can come out and visit one day. We can take it on location. Well, we're going to go to a quick break, and I'm going to eat. Yeah, I didn't want to eat too much on camera, but watch out, because when we get back from our commercial break, this is going to probably be gone.
Yeah.
All right, well, stay tuned. You're watching Ride and Shine and Cruising Mornings right here on WEAC TV24, brought to you by Greenway, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Anniston. It is 8:15, and we will be right back on your Wednesday morning.
Good morning, everyone. We have some beautiful days ahead. Today, we have 67 degrees for the high with partly to mostly cloudy skies. Again, tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy skies with a high of 66. No chance of rain on either day. And on Friday, again, no chance of rain with a high of 72 degrees and sunny skies. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 weather.
Hey everyone, I am here with Ed Pyle, General Manager at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Ed, why should someone stop by here when they are looking to make a car purchase?
To give us the opportunity to show you the new management team here at Greenway, and also give you the opportunity to meet some of the sales associates that we have, experience maybe something with the service department. Also, we have a large parts department. We have a lot of different things here at Greenway that we can offer. Come see us today at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Gardens on Air is a unique farm right here in East Central Alabama, family owned and operated since 2010. It is the state's largest indoor hydroponic farm. Gardens on Air's goal is to feed, educate, and be immersed in the community they are located in. They want to teach people what it truly means to eat local and support local. Gardens on Air, located in Oaks Bluff, Alabama.
What's going on, everybody? Scoot from Hooligan Harley, your one-stop shop for all your motorcycle needs, ranging anywhere from our new and pre-owned motorcycle inventory, all the parts and accessories you could ever ask for in our parts department, all the gear you could ever need while riding in our motor clothes department, and of course our award-winning service department. Don't forget to check out our events tab on our website to keep up with everything we got going on. And remember, guys, if nobody has it, Hooligan has it. I'll see you soon.
Barrett Body Shop has been providing honest and quality collision repair services to the residents of Calhoun County since the year 2000. We take great pride in the quality of the work we produce and go the extra mile to ensure quality and safety of the repair work on your vehicle. With over 40 years of experience, Philip Barrett and our staff will restore your vehicle to its pre-accident condition while working with your insurance provider and helping you every step of the way. Barrett Body Shop is a strong supporter of many churches, schools, and youth activities. We consider it an honor to give back to our community and maintain a relationship with our customers. Come and let us provide you with a free estimate today.
Klontz with your WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95 second news update. U.S. Senators Tommy Tuberville and Katie Brett are among 4 senators who introduced a resolution condemning the Nicaraguan government's mistreatment of 13 people associated with Mountain Gateway Christian Ministry. 2 attorneys and 11 pastors associated with the nonprofit were arrested in late 2023 following massive religious events preaching the Christian gospel. They are charged with organized crime and money laundering, and they have not been allowed to speak with anyone from the outside since their arrest. The resolution calls the arrest, in quote, unjust imprisonment of pastors affiliated with Mountain Gateway Order, whose founders are from Alabama. U.S. Senators Kevin Cramer and Ted Cruz also sponsored this resolution. Tuberville and Britt have called on the Biden administration to sanction the Nicaraguan government. And in sports, NFL owners voted to fundamentally change the NFL kickoff in order to keep injuries down. The proposal passed by a vote of 29-3 on Tuesday. The new alignment rules are designed to reverse more than a decade of declining return rates while also lowering concussion rates. The new format will move the majority of the kicking and return teams downfield to minimize high-speed collisions. New Orleans Saints special teams coordinator Darren Rizzi said, "We feel this is a great day for the NFL. We've taken a play that's essentially been dying over the course of the last few years in our opinion, and we revived it." Tune in to WEAC TV 24 tonight for more local news at 5. For WEAC TV 24 and the Mountain 95.1, I'm Lacey Clontz.
Welcome back to Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings right here on WEAC TV 24. Brought to you by Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Anniston. It is 8:20 on your Wednesday morning, March the 26th, and we are members of the Clean Plate Club.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a little tongue-tied because then all of a sudden there's more food that appears, and I'm thinking, well,
This
but that
is for
was
the
absolutely
crew. This is for the crew.
Oh,
They gotta
okay.
eat.
Yes, they do. That's so kind of you, Chef Dave, to make them some as well. I know that they're smelling that the aroma, the beautiful aroma is filling the air right here in the TV station. So thank you for sharing. Chef, this was absolutely amazing.
Clean plates are the greatest compliment I can ever receive.
Well, there you go. If I would have even had more, I would have sopped up the rest of it. Maybe those other little the round,
Keep
yeah.
coming,
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
do fifth segment and just eat.
And you know, if you're enticed by Chef Dave's wonderful dishes that he's done here every Wednesday morning, Chef Dave is actually really cooking where you can eat it. Where?
And you can pay for it.
And you can pay for it.
Absolutely.
Yes, you can pay for it.
Shell's downtown in Piedmont. And we're open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 10:45 until 9 or 10 o'clock at night. We do live music on the weekends. We've got a great buffet every Thursday night and a fantastic breakfast buffet where you can have more of the same on Saturday morning until noon. And it's a lot of fun. And we do some great specials on the weekends. We've got some fresh swordfish this weekend.
Oh, yum.
Doing a little seafood platter action and a bone-in ribeye. And it's always fun to get down there and experiment. So that's my next stop when I leave the studio.
Fresh swordfish on Friday.
And Saturday, yes.
And
It'll
Saturday.
be fresher Friday than Saturday, but yes.
Unless it sells out on Friday.
Absolutely.
And then you'll have
the
to.
oysters are
get there
definitely
early.
fresh because I have the shells for the chickens to prove it.
Yes, yes. We've had some great oysters.
The chickens eat oyster shells?
They do, yes, because
Oh.
it's calcium in that for them. Sometimes I break them up for them with a hammer, but they can handle it pretty well themselves.
Really? I wouldn't have
Yes.
imagined that because oyster shells are so hard.
Right? On the inside, the stuff that's on the inside is not as hard.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
If
we
you
learned
had
today.
a gizzard, I guess you could process
Correct.
those
If you had a
actually.
gizzard, you could process those yourself. Yes.
Well, we learned
But you don't.
another thing
We
today.
learned another thing. Now we know we don't have
so
gizzards.
much.
Chicken biology. We're going to have chicken biology class.
Chicken biology
that?
class. You'll have to bring the chickens
Now,
in.
what is that term that you use when you make the chicken lay flat? When you cut it to spatchcock to make it.
Spatchcock. So we were
When you
talking
put it on the
about,
grill and you have a whole chicken and you need to do that.
We'll do that with chickens and turkeys and any bird, really.
Oh, my.
Spatchcock.
Spatchcock.
And
Is that an English word?
It is an English word.
Really?
And you can cut it in a way that the whole chicken lays flat.
Yeah.
And you can
There's a
grill it
way
or
of
smoke it
cooking.
that way.
Every Thanksgiving, we hear about different ways to cook turkey. And there was a friend of mine's son cooked their turkey, and he had it open like that, and it cooked very quickly in the oven. And
That's what he did.
That's what he did.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Wow.
Fascinating.
Yeah,
That's
they're
pretty-
learning new things.
Learning new things.
So that's in Piedmont.
In Piedmont,
Shells in
downtown.
Piedmont downtown shells.
And you're going to have swordfish. So Lucy, if you're watching,
Date night?
Date night.
Date night.
fresh fish.
Yeah. Swordfish is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess I have so many favorites. As you can tell, I'm a foodie as well, and I haven't really ever met a food I don't like.
It's really good. I'm a seafood guy myself, and
I do love
I love to get to play with that. We had a couple of weeks ago, we got our hands on some fresh halibut. It was out of this world.
Nice.
Did a nice sear on it, a little beurre blanc sauce on top, and it was
Nice. So if you're looking
love
for
when he talks
plans this
sexy.
weekend, look no further. You can go have dinner
Shell's
at
in
Shell's
Piedmont.
downtown in Piedmont. Make
you
sure to
go.
go on Friday because you never know. It might sell out of the swordfish on Saturday, and then
Heck
you'd be
yeah.
bummed. But not
Yes.
really, because then Chef is going to whip
We'll
up
find you
something
something, absolutely.
equally as delicious, I'm sure. Now, if somebody wants to make this meal at home, I know they've watched you, but is there also going to be the recipe? Will it be posted? Will you share it with
Absolutely.
us? Okay, and that's the thing about a
Yes.
chef is there's not always a recipe.
Yes.
Baking, we can offer the recipes. Chefing, you just kind of wing it.
I think Susan watches the replay of the show and takes notes. And
Okay, there you
she
go.
is the editor. So she's like, oh, what's the
Thank
recipe
you.
for that? I don't know.
That's it. Whatever I
Some of
did.
this, some of that.
The upcoming
Whatever
book
I did.
will have these
There
recipes.
you go.
Yeah,
Yes.
the
Absolutely.
cookbook, the Oven Odyssey
And they'll be
cookbook.
dated. They'll have the dates that these appeared on the show,
Yeah,
so that
yeah.
so
Good.
the morning show in WEAC
A couple of
TV24
screenshots
will
of,
get a
you know.
yes,
Yeah.
get a plug.
Now,
Pictures
other-
of the chickens. Yes, all
Yeah,
that.
and there you go. Oh, they could be the cover. They could be the cover of the book. So Oven Odyssey, we have the phone number up here for you, 205-383-5794. That's how you can reach Susan.
I don't know whose number. That's your number.
That is my
okay, that's
number.
Dave.
You can
Oh,
reach us.
okay.
We'll
We got
find
Dave's
it.
number
Yes.
on there.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
good.
That's
That's
Chef
good.
Dave's number. So if you were looking for any kind of catering needs, I mean, you could cater anything from a private, just sit down dinner at someone's house
We'll
to
cater from 10 to 1,000.
10 to
Okay.
1,000.
So we can,
Yeah, yesterday
we can
we
come out
did.
and cook at your
Oh,
house. or we can
absolutely.
bring
I
in
would
box
love to do
lunches
that.
for your office.
You know, we've passed Valentine's Day, but for folks planning next year's Valentine's, a nice romantic dinner for two,
Or just for date night.
or just for date night, and have
Every
Chef
night can be
Dave's-
Valentine's.
Every night can be Valentine's.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a way to impress your partner,
Yeah.
hire Oven Odyssey.
Your
to come
whomever. We can impress
whomever.
anybody.
A corporate dinner.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's so
yesterday we
nice.
did the chicken and dumplings and then 3 sandwich trays, and we made pimento cheese and egg salad, and then did the
A nice smoked chicken, bacon, chipotle aioli sandwich. with
lovely
provolone.
on little slider buns, and so that turned out really nicely for
That sounds nice.
for a Holy Week thing where churches get together and bring something in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was our star Piedmont lady.
Next
Thank you,
time I'm
Brenda.
asked to bring something to a party,
You're gonna
I'm
cheat
going to
and
call
call
you.
that.
Absolutely, I am.
You can even tell them you
No
made it.
shame.
No shame at all. No.
I don't have to take credit as long as I'm bringing it.
Right,
I mean,
they
if
don't
they
care.
ask. No, I don't mind giving the credit where the credit's due. You do such great work, and yeah. So call them for any of your catering needs. If you want sweet treats to delicious full meals to sandwiches, whatever it is, and hamburger bar. That's one of the things that's on your menu. So
Hamburger bar.
That was
hamburger
that was
bar.
one of the very
We'll build
first
your own
things we
action,
did. Yeah, and it ended up not being the bar; it was individual boxes. But yeah, and they're lovely.
It's like Build-A-Bear.
yeah,
Build-A-Burger.
Yes.
But
Build
yes.
build a burger.
Yes.
Build-A-Burger.
A Build-A-Burger bar. Say that 3 times.
Oh,
Build-A-Burger bar.
goodness.
Sounds like an international organization.
Yeah. Build-A-Burger bar.
And don't forget the farmers market, April
Yes,
6th.
April the 6th. Yes,
April the
7
6th.
We'll have,
a.m. until noon. Yes.
Wonderful baked goods and
Yes.
some sauces.
Yes, and some home fried chips
Yes,
and
perhaps
yes,
some barbecue sauce.
and plants.
We'll get
We will
busy.
have plants there as well, as I am sure some of our fellow vendors will. And so it should be a good right out of the gate start for Jacksonville Farmers Market. Really excited about that.
You know, one of the things I
always.
really like about that farmers market is every now and again you'll run into some young entrepreneurs. There was a young lady there last year, and she has her own business. She was 17. I'm sure she's graduated and moved on, but 17 years old, had her own business.
Nice.
And I love chatting with her because she was just this young entrepreneur and just getting started. And
Yeah.
I thought, that's a great way to get started.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
yes, it is.
Gain that
And
exposure, meet a lot of people.
Yeah.
and-
you do a lot of talking out there, a whole lot of
Yes.
talking, and that's important. We have our regular customers, and we have people, that we know that this is what they're going to want. So you fix that and bring it, and yeah.
Do you sell the dog treats there
Heck
as well?
yeah, absolutely,
Okay, good.
yes.
'Cause
Yeah,
this
and
is
that's
so
a
needed.
new line for us.
Sometimes I get a little weary on what I do buy for my animals because they're my children, and I'm
Yes.
just not going to go get them any kind of, treats. So to know that they have the homemade, natural ingredients and things that I know are good for them is That's great.
Yes.
And no preservatives. you
And
know,
no
These
preservatives.
keep them in the fridge treats. 'cause-
Yeah. I will. Ooh, I can't wait. I'm going to take a video when I get home this afternoon. I'm going to
The
make
pups
sure.
are going to be excited.
Yeah.
They're going to be excited. We probably need to refill you guys.
You probably do.
Well, make sure that you reach out to Oven Odyssey for all your needs, and also visit that Jacksonville's Farmers Market. That is on April the 6th.
Yes.
We will make sure that we put that information on our Facebook page, along with Oven Odyssey Facebook page. Make sure to give them a like and a follow and a share. And you can contact them for any of your catering needs. So thank you all so much. Oven Odyssey Wednesday, we always love it. We'll be back here with you guys next Wednesday. And tomorrow morning, make sure to stay tuned because we are going to be here with our friends from Gadsden State. We're going to be talking about baseball and softball. So it's going to be all about sports in the morning with Gadsden State. So have a really happy and safe week and happy Wednesday, everyone. Enjoy your day. Thanks for tuning in to Ride and Shine. Cruising Mornings right here on WEAC TV 24, brought to you by Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Anniston. Have a great afternoon. Thank you all so much.